I'm from Chicago. Niggas lame to us. What y'all find normal, that shit be strange to us. We be lit as hell. Come hang with us. My city's so beautiful, and it's dangerous. Shot town, all love for my town. Can't even speak cause niggas tweaks. Fuck around, get shot down.
What up? This Chi-Town MMA, and you're about to watch UFC Fight Night predictions. Alright, let's get this bitch started with the first fight on the main card. We got Punahele Cereño versus Uros Medic. What the fuck, them names, man. Alright, I'm gonna go with Medic, TKO, round 2. Alright, let's check this shit out, guys. 10-4 for Cereño. 10-2 for Uros. Let's go through their last few fights right here. Cereño, man, I'm not gonna be able to say it's probably his name. 6 months, 4 weeks ago, he gets a decision, unanimous. 1 year, 1 month ago, loses to a submission. 1 year, 11 months ago, loses to TKO. Damn, all right, bro, what the fuck? 2 years, 5 months ago, wins. So TKO, we're gonna go. We'll go up to there. Ah, fuck it. 2 years, 11 months ago, decision, split, loss. All right. We'll go over to Uros Medic. 8 months, 1 week ago, he wins, beats Tim Means' old ass up and shit. Gets that TKO with the uppercut. 1 year, 1 month ago, he loses to a submission, a neck crank. Holy shit. All right, what the fuck? All right. 1 year, 5 months ago, he wins with a spinning back fist ground strikes. 2 years, 7 months ago, TKO punches he gets, and then he loses 3 years, 3 months ago. Not a lot of that shit fucking matters, right? The thing is with both these guys right here, Serrano's gonna have to get the takedown, man, and I don't see from anything, like, I mean, he's got a couple decisions, but he loses to submissions, he loses to getting knocked out. It's not the right pick, but we'll still let's check their ages out. That don't really matter. 72.5 inch reach. Hey, he's got a little bit more of a reach. I think Medic is about to take this motherfucker out, and I'm gonna say the second round. Let's go up. Next fight on the card: Austin Bashi versus Christian Rodriguez. I've been hearing a lot of things about old Bashi over here, but not enough for me, man. I'm gonna say Rodriguez by decision. We got a 13-0 fighter that I'm gonna say is gonna lose right now, versus 11-2 fighter that I say is gonna win. Let's check out Austin, his last couple fights. 4 months ago, he gets a rear naked choke submission on the Contender Series against an 8-2 fighter. I gotta go through this. Like, I hate doing this shit where it's like I'm talking about somebody from like the regional, like the fucking, he should be on the prelims type shit, motherfuckers. But hey, this is the first card of the year, y'all. We gotta make it huge. 7 months, 1 week ago, he wins by strikes against a 9-6 fighter. 1 year, 3 months ago, he beats a 14-3 fighter by submission. That's good. 1 year, 6 months ago, beats a 15-23 fighter by submission rear naked choke. And then a year and 8 months ago, he beats a 7. It's back and forth how good these motherfuckers are. You don't really know. Like, but we're going to go over to Christian Rodriguez. He did just lose 5 months, 3 weeks ago to a submission guillotine to Julian Rosa. Rosa coming back out of nowhere and shit, fucking beating people. But then 9 months, 2 weeks ago, he gets a decision split against a 6-0 fighter. 1 year, 2 months ago, he wins against a 9-0 fighter. 1 year, 8 months ago, he wins against Raul Rosas Jr., 7-0 fighter at the time. 2 years, 2 months ago, wins by submission, 10-2 fighter. Right there, like where I'm looking at, like, dude has way more fucking experience than fucking Austin Bashi. I don't think your first fight, you're gonna want to fight a motherfucker like that that's taking out people that got O's and had to go, and that's what you got, homeboy. So dude's 23 years old, old Bashi over here, and then 27 years old for Christian. So, you know, pretty good gap. Everything else looks pretty identical. I'm still just gonna say Austin ain't ready for the UFC level. Seems like he was good with the fights I was watching or the highlights I was watching, but Christian Rodriguez up in this bitch. Yeah, I think he's going to take it. Next fight up the card, y'all. We got Chris Curtis versus Roman Kopylov. I'm going to say Kopylov gets a decision. I was just checking out how, like, the whole, like, motherfuckers are going up in his camps and shit and fucking telling secrets of what Chris Curtis is going to do. Chris came out and said, you know, all that shit was bullshit. I overthought or something. But we'll check this out, though. 31-11. Fucking horrible fucking record, man. 31. I mean, is it horrible? It ain't that bad, man. If it was like 21-11, so it's not that bad, I guess. Against a 13-3 fighter. All right, so Chris Curtis, man, his last fight 8 months, 4 weeks ago. Brendan Allen, split decision. 11 months, 2 weeks ago, he gets a decision, split decision. 1 year, 6 months ago, accidental clash of heads. I don't remember that enough to even give a fuck. And then a year, 9 months ago, lost to Kevin Gastelum. Decision. He wins two years ago against Joaquin Buckley. Left cross to ground strikes 2 years ago. Dude, honestly, Chris Curtis, it's like you can tell like he knows what he's doing, but I think he's got like inside of him, man, he's got problems where he bitches and complains when he fights, like while he's in the fight. I don't really trust that guy fucking at all. You know, he's got mental problems like his homie Sean Strickland and shit. Who even knows if they're homies? I don't fucking know. Who gives a shit? Let's go over to Roman Kopylov. With 7 months ago, he wins decision, split against a 5-0 fighter. 10 months, 2 weeks ago, he lost to a submission. Rear naked choke to Anthony Hernandez, 11-2 at the time. Then we got his wins going in. Josh Frem, 11-4, liver punch. Fucking dope. Year 3 months ago. Year and 5 months ago, he gets a head kick KO. A year and 11 months ago, wins by the punches and shit, all right? It's not like fucking Chris Curtis can't fuck him up, but it's like, I think Roman's gonna take his ass down, make him look stupid and shit, dude. But who knows, man? I mean, Chris has been in here forever. He should know what the fuck to do. Yeah, everything else looks pretty much the same, man. 37-year-old versus 32-year-old. I'm just gonna still say Kopylov gets the decision. All right, man, here we go. We got motherfuckers ready to knock each other out right here. Excited for this one. We got Abdul Razak Ala Hassan versus Cesar Almeida. I'm going to say Almeida's going to win by a round 1 knockout. Like, I don't even think it's going to be TKO. I think fucking Abdul be fucking wild as fuck, and I think Cesar be wild as fuck, but I think the motherfucker that can put it together better and looks way better on the feet of watching him, like, I think that, yeah, this is the dude that's like did the kickboxing and all that. Probably old dude did too. I didn't really look into Razak. I just remember him like the last fight fucking I picked the other dude and I shouldn't have. Like, where we go. So 12-6 is the record for Abdul and 6-1 is Cesar. We're gonna go to Abdul's last fight. Accidental blows to the back of the head against Cody Brundage. It wasn't accidental. Like, his motherfucker was like, oh, I fucking knocked him down. Like, if he would have just chilled, he would have fucking got the finish. He's a retarded person, though. So when you think about retarded people, they don't comprehend, like, fighter IQ and all that shit, right? Dude doesn't have fighter IQ. He's just a fucking violent fucking warrior, guys. So that was 5 months, 3 weeks ago, right? It was like seconds into the fight, if I remember right. Joe Pyfer beat him by a submission arm triangle choke. Interesting thing about that, Joe Pyfer, he be knocking motherfuckers out. Hard ass punch, like one of the hardest punches in the world, type of shit. Even he had to take him down because it's like, dude, you don't want to stand up with these two guys, man. Like, just take these motherfuckers down. If they didn't learn that shit, fuck them, man. And dude's been in UFC for a minute, because then it's like he won a year and 11 months ago, TKO punches against a 10-2 fighter. Then he loses 2 years, 10 months ago, decision split, Joaquin Buckley. Dude, you motherfuckers that are all about just like throwing down like psychos, like, bro, that's old school ass fucking fighting. I like that shit, but I would rather watch technique than fucking whipping arms around. Like, all right, so then 3 years, 4 months ago, it's pointless to look at. Head kick knockout, right? We'll go over to Cesar right here, man. 2 months, 4 weeks, 1 day ago, he gets a decision. This is where I'm liking him more, is because decision wins. Like, you need that. Even though he lost to Roman Kopylov by decision, split decision. This dude's not just a knockout guy. He knows what to do, even if he's gonna even if he was losing. He just came out of kickboxing, I'm pretty sure. If I'm fucking wrong about that, I know That's the fights I was watching and shit. 8 months, 4 weeks ago, against a 7-2 fighter, elbows to ground strikes, beats him. And then here's the Contender Series one. 1 year, 4 months ago, decision. It's a good thing to see when kickboxers and shit go to decision and win. That means they're understanding the fucking MMA version of stand-up. Like, it's not just kickboxing. Then 3 years ago, he gets a TKO punch against a 5-28 fucking fighter. Yeah, what the fuck is that? But whatever, dude, because they were like kickboxers and they're old as fuck, guys. 39 years old for fucking Abdul. The oldest fucking fighting years, you know? 39 years old, man, for Abdul. 36 years old for Cesar. And in 9 months, 2 weeks, and 5 days, he'll be 37 years old. All right. And then 5'10 to 6'1 with the height. Reach really doesn't matter. I should always show you guys down here. I didn't do that. Yeah, so that's what everybody else is thinking. I'll do that next time. I didn't even think about that. All right, so next fight up the card, we got the co-main event of the evening, Santiago Ponzinibbio fucking versus Carlston and Harris. I'm just going to say Harris by decision. The reason why I'm doing that, I'll be thinking like motherfuckers when I picked Ponzinibbio. It's like, he's a fucking jobber. He's a green, like, he ain't green. I'm not going to say like, but like I was getting told I was a fucking retard for picking him. So, fuck. This, I don't know about this fight, guys. Very older men, co-main event, first fight of the year, first fight card of the year. I don't know what they're thinking, but who cares? They ain't gonna get no casuals popping in this motherfucking card. You're only gonna get the hardcores, guys. Good work. Never try to fucking keep getting bigger and shit. That's UFC though, right? 29-8 is the record for Santiago, and then Carlston. I was gonna keep saying Charleston. Sorry about that. 19-6. This isn't good. Like, bro, anybody can win this fucking fight. But we're gonna look over here at Santiago real quick, eh? 5 months, 3 weeks ago, loses split decision. Okay, split. So that's not that bad. Then he loses fucking a year and 8 months ago to a left hook. Kevin Holland got his ass. That's what's up, bro. 2 years ago, he wins with an overhand right against Alex Morano. 27. Okay. 2 years, 7 months ago, fucking decision split, and then 3 years ago, who gives a fuck, fucking. He's lost, win, lost. That is not motherfucking good. But we're going to go over to Harris right here. His last fight was 7 months, 2 weeks ago, and he loses to Chaos Williams by a right hook knockout. You get knocked out, like, man, it's almost like you should take like a year off, but fuck it. It almost don't matter with it. Like, I don't know, man. I'm still going to go with dude. Year and 4 months ago, he wins by a submission anaconda choke. 1 year, 9 months ago, wins by a decision, unanimous. 2 years, 10 months ago, who cares? He does lose and gets knocked out by Shavkat Rakhmonov. All right, 38 years old to a 37-year-old. Let's see, okay, 73-inch reach for Santiago, 76 for Harris. Fuck it, man. It's gonna, like, who knows, right? But, man, this is what the fuck you guys are supposed to do. This is what you do. When it's the next year and you're like, I want to get more people to watch and all this shit, you know, because let's get some badass bitches in the motherfucking main event. Dude, these hoes are fucking fine, but it's like, is that what fighting's about? There's so many apps out there where you can just watch bitches fuck and all this, and like, people pay mad money for it. Why the fuck would you pay for this? You won it, guys. Certainly from their first fight, how fucking hilariously boring, to me, it was, all right? Y'all always learn this from me. I hate women's fights. I don't think they should be in the UFC. But here you go. The main event of the motherfucking evening. Mackenzie Dern versus Amanda Ribas 2. The fucking sequel we've all been waiting for. I'm going to say Ribas by decision. 14-5. Horrible record for Mackenzie Dern. They just keep putting her in. She throws like a fucking retard. Sometimes she landed. I've watched her land on somebody and dropped her, and she just hops on top of her like full mount almost, and it's like, you dropped her. Just start hammer fisting, you retarded person. No, she won't. But whatever. So let's just go through this as fast as we can to get done with this motherfucker, because fuck this first card of the year. That's just how I am. I'm going to be real to the day I fucking die. I'm not going to say things are good when they fucking suck. 14-5, the record for fucking Mackenzie Dern. She wins 5 months ago by decision. Loses 10 months, 2 weeks ago by decision. 1 year, 1 month ago, loses by TKO by an aging Jessica Andrade. Okay? That fight really showed where it was just like, what the fuck are you doing at all on main cards? At all. It's just, I have big ass fucking hilarious titties. I have I'm gonna keep being mean. Fuck this shit. 1 year, 7 months ago, she wins to Angela Hill, which is 15 and 12. Dude, women's fights are stupid. 2 years, 3 months ago, she loses to, dude. All right, so Amanda Ribas just loses to Rose Namajunas by decision. Who would have thought? But then look at that. She gets a TKO, and this was not bad, so I can't talk shit. Ribas, she looked good in this one. 11 against Luana Pinheiro, 11 and 1. Spinning, wheel kicking punches. All right. So I can't talk shit there. A year, 6 months ago, then she loses to Macy Barber, which I don't think Macy Barber, dude, I don't really know if I've ever thought like a woman fighter was ever really good. Like it was just like Ronda Rousey just because she would beat people real quick and I'd be like, ah, cool, it's done. Yeah, that's how I am, man. I don't give a fuck. Year and 10 months ago, decision, she wins. Then loses. 2 years, 7 months ago, guys. Loss, win, loss, win, loss. Maybe she's getting the win, right? Oh, both are 31. Reach, 66-inch reach for Amanda against Mackenzie's 63. And just look down here, man. And I will remember to do this next time. I can't believe I didn't show these off. These are on Tapology of what people are thinking. They got Dern right now, but I'm saying Ribas, man. First fight card of the year, man. What do y'all think, though? You think I'm bitching too much? Well, guess what? I'm gonna be real as fuck till the day I die, and I will always give you guys exactly who the fuck I am. I'm not playing a character. I'm not being fake as fuck. I'm gonna be real as fuck. And until next time, this Chi-Town MMA, and I'm out this bitch.
I'm from Chicago. Niggas lame to us. What y'all fan normal, that shit be strange to us.